Y'all good? Good morning. Thank y'all for coming out. We won't delay in getting started, and I would like to bring up to start us off the City of Montgomery Mayor, Stephen L. Reed.
Good morning. It's good to see everybody here. I want to thank all of you, and certainly special thanks to members of our City Council, Renison Bank representatives, Montgomery Police Department, certainly the leadership, Chief Grayboys, thank you, and others for joining us this morning. I'm proud to stand before you today to talk about an initiative we have regarding home buying. We know owning a home is important for everyone, but it's certainly important for those men and women who work for the Montgomery Police Department. And so this community home buyer loan program for our officers is something that we're excited to bring before you and to offer to all the members of the Montgomery Police Department. It's reflective of our city's continued commitment to supporting those who serve and protect us every day. Our administration has made historic investments in this police department through the tens of millions of dollars in equipment, cars, tasers, guns, ammunition, vests, uniforms, you name it, we've done it. Technology, all of those things. And also certainly trying to make sure the job as a law enforcement professional is more attractive by increasing the salaries and benefits over 39% in these last 5 years. That's significant, and that's progress. And we'll continue to invest in our police department, and we'll continue that the rest of this year. However, nothing can take the place of owning your own home. And as we look at this program, it's come through a partnership between Councilman Zemansky as well as Renison Bank. And we believe this is something that really sets us apart in terms of going over and beyond what we can do as a government to find private sector partners, whether it's Faulkner University, ASU, AUM, or whether it's in this case the finance industry and Renison Bank, to try to find ways to not only help our first responders, but also to bring about a greater partnership in our city and in this community. So when we look at offering a home with no down payment and no mortgage insurance, this is a great first step for many who've never owned their own home. Now, for many of our officers who dedicate their lives, they're already in our neighborhoods, but there's nothing like having them living in our neighborhoods and not just serving and protecting our neighborhoods. So we're trying to make sure we break down any obstacles we may have and send a clear message that we value our officers and we want them to put down roots right here in the city of Montgomery. So this initiative is a lot more than just housing. It's about building a stronger, more connected community and fostering a deeper bond between our officers and the neighborhoods where they serve. I want to commend Renison Bank and their leadership for stepping up as a partner in this effort. I certainly want to commend Councilman Andrew Zemansky for his innovation and bringing this forward, something we've talked about before but had not enacted at the level that we now have now. And I believe that offering this specialized loan product demonstrates the power of public-private partnerships right here in our city. And so to all the members of the Montgomery Police Department, thank you for the work that you do day in and day out, regardless of circumstance or situation. This program is for you. This is your opportunity to invest in this city, in the future of this city, and what we're doing and what you are helping us be a part of to bring about a greater community. To our residents, we believe this is a step towards a safer community, one in which you know the officers in your neighborhood, on your street again, and one in which they know you. And I think that builds trust, and I think that builds transparency. And as your mayor, I want you to know we're committed to continue the investment in the Montgomery Police Department, the investment in making this the safest city it can be, and making sure that our officers in law enforcement are taken care of the best way possible. So with that, the Community Homebuyer Loan Program is a testament to what we can do when we work together. And I just want to thank everybody who's been involved in that, and I'm happy that we can offer this to our police officers right here with Montgomery Police Department. That said, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. And I want to bring up at this time Councilor Zemansky to offer some comments and some remarks as well. And then we'll bring up Chief Grayboys to close us out, and then we'll take any questions. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Mayor, and thank you, everybody, for being here today. This is really exciting. This is something that we've been working on, and I've been committed to over the past year and a half, trying to find new, innovative, and creative ways to solve some of the problems and issues that are facing the city. And I think it's a real testament to the leadership of Mayor Reed and Chief Grayboys and everybody here at the City of Montgomery to be willing and interested in adopting some new things and really kind of pushing the limit on what we can do here in the city. I think too often people assume that Montgomery can't do some of the things or cannot be a pioneer in this space, and we definitely can. We have some wonderful community partners, Renaissance Bank, who's here with us today, who helped put this thing together, who have kind of understood what this vision meant and what it meant to kind of help rebuild our communities and neighborhoods. As the mayor alluded to, there is nothing more powerful than seeing all of our community partners, whether they be police, fire, or other members of the City of Montgomery, living in the neighborhoods that they're serving. And so this is a really fun day for me and really something I've been looking forward to. And the best part about this product, and one of the things that we can really use to say that Montgomery is going to continue to pioneer this, is we can take this into other areas and serve other first responders. We're actually going to be having the same conversation with Montgomery Fire Department and hope that with guidance from the city that we can extend this even beyond that, 911 operators, teachers, and nurses. And so really trying to show the rest of Alabama that Montgomery is committing itself to developing a wonderful community that has all of our partners living in the neighborhoods that we reside in now. So with that, I'll allow Chief Grayboys to come up and give some remarks as well.
Good morning. I definitely want to be thanking Mayor Reed and Councilman Zemansky and Renaissance Bank for bringing this to us. This was a collaborative effort that started a few months ago when they contacted us in regards to creating something that would put more police officers in neighborhoods, not just patrolling, but living there, being part of it. And as I've said previously, we are part of the community. And this product, which allows us to integrate into the community so much better, is wonderful. It helps us attract officers to the city. It helps us connect with our neighbors. And it helps us to be even that much more part of the community with which we serve. So all I can really offer is my heartfelt thanks to both of you and, of course, to the business partners that are working with you, because this is an amazing product. Years ago, there were times that officers might say that they wanted to work here, but they couldn't afford to live here. Something like this really enables it. It enables officers to really come to this very specialized program. This agency is really moving forward in such a good way. I mean, when you look at the leadership of the city and the mayor and what they're doing, college programs, mortgage programs, programs that help us integrate into the city and also move that bridge into a middle-class life. It's really doing something very special, and I'm so proud to be a part of it. So again, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, Councilman Zemansky, and thank you to our business partners at Renaissance.
At this time, we'll take any questions from the press, if you have any.
Yeah, it really does help a neighborhood out because basically when a police officer lives in a neighborhood, everybody sees that patrol car. They see it parked in the front driveway. They know that there's probably somebody watching, so to speak. Police officers are rolling in and out of that neighborhood because they live there. So anytime a neighborhood does have a police officer living there, it's a real advantage, especially, too, because police officers by nature and training, we don't look away. Police officers by nature and training, if we see something, we're going to do something about it. So having an officer living in your neighborhood is a huge advantage, and I would encourage any neighborhood to try to attract them.
Any other questions? All right, glad y'all still sleep this Monday morning. Good deal. All right, thanks, Council.
Thank you. It's good to
All
see
right,
you.
appreciate
Yeah.
likewise.
Thank you, sir.
We should catch up. All right, thanks, Chief.